Good morning. Today is April 12th, 2024. These are the Pirate Chronicles, and I am Jack O'Malley. Today's episode, number 23, FISA Goes Both Ways. I've been watching the U.S. House and the vote that just went on for the Biggs Amendment. Um, and it was shot down by Speaker Johnson being the overriding vote. And this amendment would have given the rights in the FISA bill to for Americans, or the court needs a warrant specifically to target Americans. I'm not sure if you know what Five Eyes is, but Five Eyes is our spying network. And the Obama administration, Hillary Clinton, Comey, all of them in the Russiagate misused FISA. Um, FISA has a three hop rule. Thank you, Dan Bongino, for teaching me about that. Is that if they target someone in a foreign country um, that they believe could be a terrorist threat or a threat to the United States, they can get a FISA warrant for this person, like George Papadopoulos, who was in Europe. They had members of the Five Eyes um, engage him, try to get him to say something bad or something bad enough to at least get a warrant on him. And guess what? When they got the warrant on him, they could go 3 degrees of separation from him. So if he emailed somebody who emails President Trump, or phone calls, those people can automatically be exempt and are covered under the FISA warrant. Um, and this is how our government is working to spy on Americans. They use this to justify spying on the media, on other members of government, on bloggers, people like me. Um, and it's really sad. But you have to remember, okay, MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene is calling for the overthrow of Speaker Johnson. As I'm sitting here, I'm waiting to see Speaker Johnson and Trump in a press conference that should be coming from Mar-a-Lago, that's coming up very quickly. Some of you are asking why I'm wearing red. It's Friday. Remember, everyone deployed. That's just how I like to roll. Um, I think the arguments right now against the FISA renewal are solid, but you do not or may not know what exactly is going on. Within the last 3 years, there's one phrase that I have heard constantly on some of the Q alerts and other emails, is that FISA goes both ways. So, yes, they can use it and to search, and they did it to create the Russia hoax and target people like me, other people who supported Trump or supported pro Trump candidates were spied on. And that was wrong. We know that was wrong. That's why we need to have FISA renewal to give more rights to Americans. But in the meantime, what if the white hats, who are cleaning up the deep state, the swamp, if you will, what if they are currently using FISA warrants to trap the deep state? Guarantee you this is happening. Um, the deep state, and I'm talking about the people who think they are running the world, especially here in the United States. They think laws and the Constitution does not apply to them. Um, Yet they all have got one thing in common: cell phones. This is not just a phone. This is what I call an edge device. An edge device is a sensor for the network. Off this device, with a warrant, using FISA warrant, you can track what where they are going, who they are talking to, how long they spoke to them, who they send emails to, what email accounts do they have in the phone, um, and who are they meeting with. I believe that the White Hats and our military is currently using the FISA court in prosecutions of the deep state. So I suggest people take a deep breath, realize this is not the end of the world, that there are more things at play than we realize. Okay? FISA goes both ways. They came after the Republicans, they came after the conservatives. They did not even think that the same system can be used against them. And as President Trump already once said, we have everything. They've got all the data. Um, and that tells me they've been using the FISA court. So I expect the FISA, as it has been reauthorized. But now let's hear what President Trump and the speaker, who right now his job is hanging by a thread, because I don't think he is fulfilling the promises he made to us. The border is still open. We're not on the gold standard. Um, no one in Congress has been held accountable yet. Mayorkas hasn't even been taken up in the Senate, even though it's good the House voted to impeach him. We need to have more of that. We need to have the Biden impeachment. But that's all right now, just window dressing, because I believe something is going on in the background. I believe that the evidence that's going to be presented to the American people about how our Constitution is being overthrown and how our government was overthrown in November of 2020. And just take a deep breath, just watch and see what happens. I have faith in President Trump. Johnson, I don't have any faith in him, but I'm looking for some positive signs. Um, but he seems now to be very, very weak, and he's either getting directions from the White Hats, or he has been blackmailed. I did a recent story where a U.S. senator's aide, um, from Nevada, um, was killed. He worked for Cortez Masto, the senator from Nevada, and he was killed by an illegal alien. And it's funny how the media will not say that the suspect who killed him at 4:30 in the morning in a car accident, they will not admit that he's an illegal alien. Um, they don't tell you everything. They hide news that you need to hear to get a real view as to what's going on. So please be aware. FISA does go both ways. This is just my thought. If I'm wrong, Congress is being blackmailed. Um, and some of you don't realize, but I'm hearing that the Brunson case may still be active in the Supreme Court. They've got it in front of them, and not sure when they're going to pull that trump card, but I think the trump card is coming. And if you remember the Brunson case, it says that most of Congress is not holding up their oath, um, to office, um, and that all those who have not held up to uphold the Constitution will be removed from office, never to hold a political elected position again. Um, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens there. But one of the problems is they're finding is that most of these people never took an oath. One of the requirements of taking office is to take an oath, a recorded oath, and a signed document. If these senators, if these House of Representatives, if these other people have not taken an oath, they're not officially in office and they cannot uphold the Constitution. So please pay attention to that. News is going to come, I think, fast and furious. We're also waiting on Iran to attack Israel, and it's going to be an exciting weekend. Um, Stand by. Please follow the Pirate Chronicles at NV Sheepdog on X/Twitter. Um, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.